Hello, and thanks for joining us on another Kerfuffle Supplier webinar. Today, I'm joined by the very lovely Joanne Tatum of Moneypenny. Joanne, how are you?
I'm really good, David. Thank you. Really good. Great to be back in the office. And yeah, all's good.
Oh, good. It's a beautiful office that you've got there, by the way. I love that. It's a very, very unique setup that you've got there at Moneypenny. And I would strongly encourage any of your clients to pop in and say hello because it is a magnificent building that you have there. Joanne, today's topic, it feels like a really good Hollywood movie, but the title that I've got here is People versus Bots. And I guess the topic that we're examining today is live chat.
Right.
Now, I've always said this about Moneypenny, that what makes Moneypenny so good is that when they take your calls and they're dealing with members of the public, it is seamless and it seems like it is a member of your very own team taking the call. And although there are some very intuitive bits of software out there that provide, these bots are very sophisticated. They can chat and converse as if they were human almost, but sometimes it doesn't quite hit the mark. So talk to us about your take on live chat and how it's different.
Okay. So I guess the first thing is, what does live chat do for estate agents and how can it help them get more customers? So I think most estate agents know what live chat is these days. The ultimate virtual sales assistant. Live chat helps turn your website experience into a tailored, more personable user journey for your customers. And at Moneypenny, we've seen live chat clients have increased over the last 2 years by about 57%. So it's definitely a platform that's really making a difference to the estate agency world. So today I want to talk, as you said, about the human side of live chat and the benefits of having a real person working as a live chat agent and talking to your online customers, giving them the time, the empathy, the attention they need when they're buying or selling a home. And it really matters why you should have live chat on your website. So we know that Moneypenny offers a live chat service where we're really fortunate, where we have some ex-negotiators, some current and ex-landlords. So on the team, and it's a dedicated property team. So we run it very similar to the way that we do our telephone answering. So we would give you your own receptionist on that team. So one person that's based here in our fabulous office in Wrexham in North Wales, and they look after chats for our property clients and nobody else. So it means they're really involved with the business. Each client gets their own receptionist and they get to know you, get to know your business, get to know your branding. And it really helps because the customer feels as though they're speaking to someone that's sat in the estate agents.
And that's the key to it, isn't it? This live chat service should be there to enhance your offering. And though it is a 24/7 offering, so that live chat is ever present. A lot of people have those pop-ups that say, would you like to talk to somebody? And the point is people do have questions and that they want answers to. And those questions are best answered when somebody understands the business. And that's what you understand property, but you also understand the businesses that you cater for, which I think is so important.
It is. It's extremely important. Inevitably, like a phone call, a live chat can be the first interaction that a potential new client is having with that business. So it's important that it's a lovely, friendly, engaging conversation just in chat form, the same as though they would be having when they're making phone contact with a business as well.
And so you've obviously got agents that have been using this. And what are the results that they're seeing? What are the sort of key benefits that they are now reaping? Are they walking into sort of an office with warmed up leads in the morning where they can sort of dig into them? from previous nights' chats? Do we have? Can I check what was said during that chat? Do we get a transcript? How does it work?
You do. So the conversation is all in a transcript. So as soon as that conversation is finished with the visitor and the agent, then the whole transcript is then emailed over to the relevant person within the branch, the relevant branch as well. So if it's a multiple branch estate agent, we can make sure that that information is relayed to the most appropriate one. And they get to see the whole conversation that's taking place. So whether it's a viewing, a valuation, a landlord inquiry, all of that information is there. And we definitely find that people are a lot more forward in giving information on live chat. So they'll be able to give the agent a lot, be forearmed really, so they know exactly what they're expecting when they do pick up that phone call to speak to that client to book their viewing, valuation, whatever that might be. They've got a real good indication of where they are in their journey. So, we can find out if they've got their decision in principle. So if they're hot to trot, if you like. So when they are booking that viewing inquiry, they're booking that viewing in, they know that this is a really hot lead. They're in a good position and, they can just get on with it and have all of that information at their fingertips.
And I suppose using a live sort of person that is answering these questions, it ensures that you're not really ever missing a lead, because sometimes bots can miss the point a little bit. As long as there's an answer to a question, it carries on. But with a live chat, it is a conversation. It's an actual real conversation. You have the ability to ask, well, look, is there anything else that I can help you with? If you're inquiring about a valuation, would you like to book one now with me?
Exactly.
These are sort of prompts that perhaps are difficult to automate sometimes.
They are, and even in that conversation, because the Moneypenny live chat agent knows the industry, if someone is booking a viewing inquiry, it's really important that they have that opportunity then to find out what their position on the market is. Have they got a property to sell? Could we also get a valuation inquiry out of that visitor as well? So you got two hits for the price of one. So it's about making sure that you're understanding and you're trying to get as much information out of them as possible, not just contact details, which I think a lot of people assume live chat is to just generate the lead, get that information. It's about telling the story as well.
You've given me some stats here, which are staggering, but one of them is that businesses that respond to new inquiries within 5 minutes are 21 times more likely to convert the lead than those who keep an inquiry waiting for 30 minutes or longer. Now, I'm working as an estate agent. We always try to temper rushing in and doing things with also, look, we need to take our time and get the job done. But if you are a busy estate agent, you haven't got the time to jump on that lead straight away. Let's face it, guys, we now live in a world where everybody wants a buy it now option. We all want to have our groceries delivered today within the hour. We all want next day delivery on all of our items. We've come to expect a world where we can press buttons and we can get an outcome very quickly. And so being kept waiting in any kind of digital environment usually leads to a drop off in that inquiry. So it does make absolute sense, but that is a staggering statistic right there, isn't it? But Joanne, thank you very much for catching up with me today. Yeah, we look forward to talking to you again soon.
It's an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much, David.
No problem.